Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Red Hawks offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hart. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
The Red Hawks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jim.
Pick off! What a play by this defense! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown wants to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Red Hawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Brown will throw it. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown wants to pass. A little screen to the running back. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He tries to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 13. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He might want another play. Brown will throw it. He's got it on the run. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Red Hawks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's going for it all. He caught it. He's got it just into the end zone for the touchdown. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's reeled in. It's hard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. What a play on that return, but will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Brown will throw it. Quarterback adapting. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. On target to the left. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get the first through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. Really nice job to get him past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback making checks. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in on the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Brown will throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Wants to throw again. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He caught it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, Dave, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Red Hawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Can't get him to the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Field goal is good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working there. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Quarterback moving. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The run to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. First down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wiggins. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. This game has been wildly entertaining. As we take a second to catch our breath, let's have a look at the game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
And the Redhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Defense in press coverage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Redhawks are marching down the field. And on the short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just keep slinging it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Now the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Brown will throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Everywhere, it's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Redhawks are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Redhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. The quick out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Big fullback's got it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. What will they to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Wiggins. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Red Hawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the running back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot, see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest play.
Breaks into the open. Pass territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. Here comes the offense back onto the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a two-possession game.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball.
And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Brown will throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on 1st down. There's the pressure. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.